Good morning, dear children. Hope all is well at your end. In last video session, we covered 1 to 5 sessions of Unit 4. And in today's video session, we are going to learn about next 3 sessions, that is from 6 to 8. These sessions are Session 6, Manage Workbook Views. Session 7, we have Apply Cell and Range Names. Session 8, we have Create, Modify and Format Charts. Let's begin with these sessions one by one and focus on the video part. So, children, let's begin with our session 6, that is Manage Workbook Views. Children, by default, once you open any worksheet or spreadbook or workbook, you will find out by default the normal view on the sheet. So this is right now the normal view. We have other views also. We are going to discuss them one by one. So here we have created our list already. That is, we have name January, February, March, April, and these are the expenses or we can say expenditure created on the basis of the months for these particular items. So now we are going to understand about the different views one by one. So where are the views? You have to go to the view tab, and once you go to the view tab, you will find out different views. You have normal, page break view, you have page layout, you have custom view. So this is the normal view. Whichever the document appears, that appears generally in the default view, that is the normal view. Now next, if we talk about is the page break view. This option is similar to the page layout option, except you can set the area that is to be set as a page after inserting page break. So page break is where the page breaks that will appear when your document is printed. So generally this option is you can see when you have to print your document. Then after that you can find it out. We have page layout option. So this is, I have shown the example here. This is the page break preview. But once you just click on the same page, if you have to click on page break, you'll find out this much of page will appear on the screen. So you can zoom in also and find it out how this appear. And page 1 you can find out at the back of the page. So next page, if you can find it out, it is a big page, and we have to you can right hand side you can see there is this content appears in page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4 and so on. So once we just go for this page and see the content, and if we go to the page break, you will find it out how the page appears. You can see we have page 1, page 2, page 3 and so on. And this is once you zoom in your page, and you will find it out your pages, different pages at the back. So you have to be very, very particular about, once you scroll to the right hand side, you will find out how the page appears. So page break preview, I told you already, this appears when you have to print your documents, and when your page is, content on a page is too large. So you can find out the content here, it's too large, and we can find out the page break preview, how the pages have been broken, and you can see them on one page. At the back, highlighted as page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4 and so on. So then we have next page layout. You can select the page layout view in order to quickly fine tune a worksheet that contains many charts or huge amounts of data and achieve professional looking results. So like in document also, in Word document, we have page 1, page 2, page 3. It is quite similar to actually page break preview, but the only difference is in page break preview you will see all the cells aligned or together, but here you will find out pages in different like you have Word documents, page 1, page 2, page, they appear different on a different page. So here you can find out the page layouts on a different pages, like page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, that will appear in different forms. So otherwise it is the feature, we can say it is quite similar to your page break preview, because this is also used in your page printing options when you have to print your content. So coming to the custom views now, custom views, again we have to select the text, this much text we have selected, and we have different options. We have show, close, and these options we have. So if we have to go add a view, we have to give a name to our this content, any name we can give to it. So when you click on OK, you will find out the text that you had selected that will be on the screen. And when we go to this custom views, again you have to go to the next option and you click on OK and find it out. Now the selected data that we have, selected range that we had, we have to give it a name, and that will appear on the screen. So 1 to 20 data we had selected, and that appears here. So whatever is done, children, practically here, so you have to try the same way, and then you will be able to understand how these options are used in your spreadsheet. So we have learned about the normal view, we have learned about the page break preview, we have learned about the page layout view, and then we have learned about the custom view as well. So this is about the managing your workbook views, how we can manage all the views in the spreadsheet, or we can say in a workbook that we have, right? Now let's move on to the next. We have apply cell and range names. Again, a very important topic to understand. We'll take the same sheet and we are going to find out how it's to be done. How can we give a name to our range of the cells? Supposing this is the, sorry for this is a location actually, and by mistake it is written LA, so it should be LO. Anyhow, so we have serial number, location, charges, and whatever we have, it is mentioned here. So this is serial 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on onwards, that we have the serial numbers, and you can clearly find out the addresses because each cell has its unique address. So if we talk about the location, so location is on B1, and similarly this is the location that is for each and every cell. So if we select the range of the cells, so we have selected here from A1 to C6, and 800 is the last value in C6. Towards right hand side you can find it out. So if we select this much of range, and if we have to give a name to this range, you first of all find it out. If we have SR appears on the left hand side that you can see in the name box. Now we go to the formulas. You have this option in formulas as well. In formulas you have what you can find it out there down. How can you give the names? So you have two options, define names, and here we can give a new name to our this range. Whatever the name you want, you can give. It's not that we have to give this name, but whichever the name you feel you can give. And then you have to click on OK after you give this name. Once you click on OK, and if this name, for example, you have given it already, this appears, this name already exists, then you have to go back and then you can give some other name to your range. So any name that you feel like, again, whichever you have not given earlier, so you can give it the name as. Then you can click on OK again. And now what difference you will find it out in your cell address. Earlier it was A1 because we had clicked on first cell. Now here the range, the name of the range will appear on that particular cell address. Now once you click on any of the cell address, that cell location will appear, the address will appear B1, B2, 3, but since we have given a range, and the name of that range again will appear in the cell address. So this is how you can give a name to your range also. So one more thing is, there is one more way we can do it. Like we can go to the formula, we can go to the cell address, like the same, and here we can give the name directly. You don't have to go that way, the previous way, but here if you want to give the range, you select the range, your cell, and go to the cell address, and then you can give the range to that particular range, and then that name will appear. So this way we can give the names to our cell ranges. So I hope this is clear how we do it. Now next we have create, modify, and format charts. I hope you have done about the charts earlier also in the previous classes, junior classes. So again, very important thing. So we will take the previous example that I have shown it before. So we'll take any example that we want, and we can just convert that into a chart form. So children, it's very important. If you have the content is too large and you want to convert it into the chart, into the graphics, I hope you know the definition of the chart. What is chart? Chart is the pictorial representation of your data. So for example, this is the data and we want to convert it into the charts, and we can format it also. Format means you can change the color, you can change the look, whatever you want to change the appearance, you can do that with the help of formatting charts as well. So supposing I have selected the range. Now where do we have to go? We have to go to the insert. Once we go to the insert, you will find out the chart groups here. And there are various charts, you will find it out, not only one. So like you have insert column or bar chart, then we have insert hierarchy chart, we have insert waterfall or stock chart, then we have pivot charts, we have surface or radar charts, then we have combo charts. So many charts we have, statistic charts we have, and then we have scatter, bubble chart. All these are the different type of charts that we have. Recommended charts we have. So insert column or bar chart. Generally we use this chart, insert column or, because through this we are easily we are able to recognize the graphical data. Suppose I had selected the data, I converted into the column chart. You can find it out yourself. I clicked on column chart and one of the charts selected from the column charts, and I got this chart. You can just set your chart according to your wish on your Excel sheet. So data is on the left hand side, and you can find out the chart also placed on the same sheet. So here you can find out house rent we have, then we have bill, we have grocery expenditure, traveling and all that. And there are 4 columns that you have, and these 4 columns you can find it out are for house rent, then we have electricity bill, grocery, traveling, and mobile bill. So like blue for house rent, electricity bill is for orange kind of a thing, rust color, and similarly, and you'll find it out whichever you click on. So we click on February and you will find out which is selected. Now here what you can do is you can give the chart title also. If you want to give a title to your chart that you have created, so you can give. Now, once you just go to the chart, 2 things appear automatically for your formatting, that is design and format. These 2 tabs appear automatically when you get your chart placed on your Excel, in your Excel sheet. And through this, you can just go for formatting your charts. So you have these charts here, and chart elements. You have your axis titles, you have chart titles, you have legends, you have grid lines. So anything that you want to format, that in that particular format, once you click, you will find out the design here in your Excel sheet. That means the previous chart is now converted into that particular format. And here if we have chosen this chart, we'll find out the difference. Chart is above and the data is down. All the data that we had regarding the chart, that appears. Similarly, you have charts for bar chart, you have graphical charts, you have other charts, different chart types you have. You can convert them into different charts, and you have this pie chart. You'll find it out: house rent, electricity bill, grocery, traveling expenditure, mobile bills, how it appears in the January month. So this is how your charts are organized and how they are created in your Excel sheet, and we can easily format them as well. So in Legends also, I hope you know, we have done it in previous classes also, how we can select the different colors for the different items. So like you have here house rent, it is given blue color, electricity bill, it is given the rust color, grocery is given in grayish color, traveling is given in yellow color, and then we have mobile bill, how it is given in light blue color, blue or light blue color. These are the colors that have been chosen. So this is these three session 6, session 7, and session 8 that we have learned today about views, which are very, very important. What are the different views in your workbook? Then how can we give the name to our range of the cells? And then how can we convert our data into the charts? So I hope you understood all these 3 sessions. I'm not going to take, have more sessions today, because I want you to practice these 3 sessions only. It takes very, very less time if you practice them, hardly 5 or 10 minutes. It will take you to finish up, this practical on your computers. So please, just try it. I hope you will understand.
Hello children, I'm back. Hope you understood these sessions well and just practice the same to understand it better. Rest, we will try to cover these sessions practically in the Zoom session tomorrow. See you and looking forward for the entire class to participate in Zoom session. Stay blessed and take care of yourselves. God bless you all.